Cocktail characters, characters, cocktail characters coming to you. Talk regular. Open your voice in the vocal.
Hey, question for you. Speaking of podcasts, you asked me for some recommendations the other day. Did you actually listen to any of those?
Okay.
I was like, I'm all over the freaking place with this.
Oh my gosh, I started to, and they got too scary for me.
What? What the heck? You
just the descriptions. I was like, I don't know. When I have to sleep by myself, I get.
Do you think it'll be better when you're in town?
No, if I'm in a bed by myself, I am nervous.
Oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Not me. I'm
last night I was like, what's happening? Is a squirrel? I was on the squirrel on the roof, and I'm over here like, somebody's breaking in. It's happening. It's happening right now.
I get it.
I can't. So they were too scary. What's the one that makes fun of the murder? Did you send that one?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe I didn't end up trying that one. I did fall asleep on the drive. So I only made it about one podcast.
I feel like you need to just find what works for you, sis. I'm sorry. I don't think you can hang.
Here's what
I don't think you can hang with me.
Wow.
In my true crime world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's what made me think I liked it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm forgetting why I wanted those. Why did I think I wanted that? I listened. Was I reading a book? No. I was listening to something.
Did you watch a movie?
Yeah. Was it True Detective?
Oh, nice.
I was watching something, and I was like, okay, I'll take a podcast. I'll take a podcast with the side of that movie.
A movie with the side of true crime podcast.
I can do it. I can do a turkey and a mashed tater. And I think it was too much. I think it got me.
You're like, I can max out at just True Detective. When we're
I
done
just
here.
Was like, this is really happening in the world. This could happen to me. I'm
probably you need to not listen to that. Let's listen to like
only
ones about happiness and wellness.
I'm not. One time,
that
the way you just talked to me made me think about one time. I dreamed in a cartoon. I dreamed in full cartoon. My whole dream was cartoon.
The fact that you even remember that,
I'll never forget it because I woke up and I was like, I just dreamed cartoon. And I told somebody like, of course you would. Of course you. They were like mad at me that I dreamed in cartoon.
They were jealous.
Jelly. But I also can't do true crime.
You're just a baby. You're just a little baby.
It's a little baby.
It's a little baby. Let's do an update. I'll start. So there was some holidays this last week.
There was some holiday-esque things happening.
Yes. So I had my parents over. Jordan was out of town, so I had the kids.
Was he working?
He was helping my brother on a project.
Okay, cool.
In Kentucky. So bye.
Bye.
I got back from Florida, and then like four days later, he was on the road. No, it wasn't quite 4 days later. Almost. Anyway.
You had your parents over.
So on Thursday, it was just me and the kids. I'm like, Brady, do not make any plans. You stay home with me.
He was like, love
it. He's like 18, so he's always has plans, which I totally get it. Yeah. And he was totally down. He's like, okay. Like he was like, fine, okay. I'm like, you can have plans all the rest of the weekend. Just stay home Thursday with me and your sister. And the last minute, I was like, I'm gonna invite my parents over.
I love that.
I haven't been around them for a while. Yeah. Sorry. And so
she's watching and she knows.
Yeah. If you are, love you. It's been a minute.
Thanks for coming over Thursday.
Yeah, it was great. So they came over. And I asked my dad to bring some albums for my record player. And he brought him, and I was like...
Because he's a music guy.
He's a total music guy.
Love that.
Music all my growing up. And I was just recently talking to one of our clients who's a music guy. They're buying a house out in the country.
Yes.
And he's wanting to use... One of the reasons he likes that new place is because he's a music guy and he wants to like record and stuff.
Yes.
And I was like, he was talking about his little baby boys are so freaking cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Every time I see him, I'm like, hi, boys.
I'm an aunt.
Do you want to be my friend?
You, little boy.
And they're like, help me, Mom.
I know. They're so cute though. Yeah.
So I said, he was like, I just want my boys to be around while I'm doing it. I was like, oh my gosh, you will make the best core memories for those boys with this. Because I remember when Mom and Dad, we had this little 3-bedroom, 1-bath. They call it an FHA house back in the 80s. And there was all these houses that got built that are just these little and they were somehow the government FHA was helping, or HUD housing was helping families be able to buy their first home. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And my parents bought a little house, and they ended up turning the garage into my dad's band room.
It's amazing.
And his guys would come and practice every week after week after week after week after week. All my life growing up, I always remember people playing music.
That's amazing.
It was wonderful. Writing music, doing all the things. And I remember going out and sneaking out of bed and going and opening the garage door. And they would let me stand there for a while and listen to him play. I loved it.
Had to be the cutest little girl.
I was so cute.
Your big eyes.
I was like, ding.
And they were like, oh, Reagan, come here.
Yeah, I was a little baby.
Oh my god.
It was so much fun. And I've danced. Mom said she has memories of me being in my diaper dancing. Ting, 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 ting. It was 27. I loved it so much.
That's amazing.
It was really fun.
And that's their boys.
That's going to be their boys. And I said, oh my gosh, I have major memories of my dad and his band. And my mom was in the band for a while too. And she sang. And they had great voices. It was so much fun. But so I was telling that Kyan about that. I was like, this is going to be so cool for your boys to get to be part of that.
What was the best album your dad brought over?
Oh, see, I really have been enjoying. I haven't listened to all of them yet. I've been really enjoying the REO Speedwagon one. Nice. I love Chicago. They're one of my most favorite bands of all time.
Chicago, they're my road trippers.
I love them.
You're on a road trip. Chicago's.
I love Chicago.
I know, they're so good.
And actually, I saw Chicago with my parents and my in-laws locally years ago when they were doing their like casino round.
That's amazing.
It was really fun.
That's awesome.
And America opened for them. It was America in Chicago.
I don't know if I know America. Please don't judge me.
Through the
so
desert
sorry.
on a horse with no name.
That's America?
Good to be out of the rain. And then they don't remember your name because there ain't no one there to know you no shame. Da 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 da.
Yeah. Okay, that's them. I didn't know that.
Them. Or Sister Golden Hair. I love that song. Anyway.
Wow.
But I haven't gone through all of them. Oh, I noticed too. There was a Beatles.
So
album.
he left them with you.
He did.
Oh, that's a good dad.
And so we did that, and we played games. I made a chicken gnocchi soup, which it sounds like it's similar to the Marry Me soup, but a little bit simpler. It was so good. And my mom had brought an appetizer, and we played games, and it was really fun. Very nice.
Card games? Board games?
We played card game. I was like, I want something simple because sometimes my mom can get really competitive, and my kids are both very competitive.
And it just is too much.
And it's too much. And then my dad and her will fight, and it's a thing. So, and everybody did so good. But we did the card game golf.
Yeah, I love
that game. So you can play it with 4 cards or 6. And we did it with
golf
6.
Or play 9?
They call it golf.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is there literally golfs on the card?
No. It's a card game.
Oh, just a regular deck of cards.
A regular deck of cards. And you do
another game.
And you get to see one of the cards at first, and then you draw and you try to get the least amount of points possible. It is so much fun.
Hold on.
What? Somebody else calls it garbage, I think.
Okay, so I didn't know you could play that with a regular deck of cards. There's a game you can purchase called Play 9, and it's literally that.
And it's play it with regular thing. You play with regular cards. Hey, when we get together next week,
we should play.
Well, we should play. I love taking a deck of cards to dinner.
Me too.
It'd be so much fun.
Hot dog.
It's on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
So we played that. It was really fun. And they stayed for a while. And then when they left, the kids watched. The kids played video games for a little bit together. They got along really well. Surprise, surprise. That's not normal. And when they play games.
That's amazing.
And then I read and baked, and it was a really fun day.
That's a great day.
It's a great day.
I love that. I have a beauty update.
What?
Okay. So I don't know if anyone can see my nails.
I did notice your nails are really pretty.
Does anyone see them? Okay. If you see these.
Is that Cajun shrimp? I love that color.
That's such a popular color. You're
it.
the second person in my life to have mentioned that. What medium of nail lacquer would you think that is on? Like what?
Gel.
Right. That's what it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty natural.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I found this thing called Sassy Saints. It was an Instagram ad, and I bought it, and they're stickers.
I love it.
And I'm telling you right now.
Sassy Saints.
Sassy Saints. And I put these on 3 days ago.
And
I have been moving, doing dishes.
Scrubbing, deep cleaning,
opening boxes,
carrying mattresses.
I mean, have you thought about it? I'm telling you. They
look great.
This is an experiment. See how long
I noticed him right when you walked in the door today.
For real?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
I was like, those look so pretty.
Thank you.
I thought that. And I
They're
didn't say
a sticker.
It. Sorry. I should say
and I really feel like my nails are going to be really healthy underneath, which is why I really stopped getting my nails done. They were tearing them apart.
Yeah.
So I just they're a gel sticker.
Sassy Saint.
I will tell you. I will update next time.
Okay. Tell us
how long.
Keep
they
track
last.
of how many days. Yes.
Okay. I put them on.
Tell everything.
3 days ago.
I love it.
Thanks.
You know, it'd be a fun place to do that.
What?
At a sleepover.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about today.
Sleepovers.
Actually,
that would be really fun.
Actually, I'm pretty sure every sleepover nails were painted.
I think that's kind of you have to do it.
You have to do it. There's an Amelia Bedelia book. You ever read those?
I love Amelia Bedelia,
where they do nail painting, and she's like, "Why are we going to paint nails?"
I love Amelia Bedelia.
I love Amelia Bedelia.
I had 4 of those growing up, and I read them over.
They're
and
so
over
good.
And over. She's a hoot.
She's a hoot and a half.
Do you think she might have been on the spectrum?
100%.
I never thought about that because she took everything so literally.
So literally.
I love her.
Had to be. She was amazing.
She baked. I had the one about Amelia Bedelia bakes a cake or something like that.
Every Amelia Bedelia adventure was good.
It's so good.
Did you ever read Juna B. Jones?
Of course.
We're on a Juna B kick right now.
At your
I just
home?
bought 6 new books. We've already gotten through 5 of them.
Oh my gosh.
We love them.
Do you read them together?
Yeah, I read them to the kids.
Oh, that's fun.
I try to cut it to 2 chapters a night. But it's hard because we want to know.
I want to know what's going to happen.
We're like, Juna B.
Juna B. Jones. Evie's a big reader too. Like she will. I just took her and got her 4 more books. I think the other day, but the day before Thanksgiving, so Wednesday before, they were doing like a really sweet Black Friday sale, and so we got a lot.
Books A Million.
I'm sorry, Books A Million. Yeah, because that's the only bookstore I love the secondary bookstores, but let me tell you, they're not easy to find good kids books there. Yeah. People don't turn in the kids books. They they gift them out, or they just keep them forever.
Which I get.
I totally get it.
Yeah, you really do have to. That's where we went. Books A Million, got a bunch.
We did too.
It was fun. But yeah, sleepovers are amazing. Yeah, so we have a couple sleepover stories.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You want to go first?
Okay. I feel like my friends would kill me telling the story.
I'm sorry in advance for telling our secrets.
So sorry, but also you're so welcome.
Sorry.
Okay, growing up.
You should have done it.
Growing up, there was a group of friends that we pretty much just rotated around like houses, like one week in your house, next weekend. Like
I'm glad you had that.
Practically just all lived. We were like college roommates in high school on the weekends. So a lot of times we did end up at my house though, because my mom, she loved when my friends came over. She was always like open house, like you're welcome, nice. Which was so great. And she would bake us breakfast in the morning, like good monkey bread or something yummy. So we ended up at my house a lot. So oh my gosh, literally there's so many flashing in my head right now. Okay, a lot of times
it down. You can do this.
I know. Okay, so I'm just gonna I feel like a lot of times we would get out the old camcorder and we would make movies. Oh, there's one movie, I have to find it, where one of my friends was like, 2 of us were like popular cheerleaders, and like we were like talking through. One of us was the mom, of course. Of course, always the mom. Always gotta be a mom. One of them was like this baby who was crazy. She was like this crazy baby. She'd be like, wah, and she'd like be crazy. We're in high school, and then one of my, I don't know how she got this role. Every shot she's in the corner going like this.
She was the traumatized freak.
Like this weird possessed little girl. I'm so weird. Okay, so I have 2 very specific stories. One, my neighbor growing up named Carl. He was an older man. He was probably in his 80s at the time. He had an above ground pool. That was the closest pool to us, and he said we could use it, but every once in a while I would get in trouble in the pool because I wouldn't follow the rules, and he'd kick me out for a week. I'd get grounded from the pool.
No way. Carl would ground you?
Carl would ground me from the pool.
Did he tell you to your mom?
Yeah, like one time I used tanning oil in the pool I was supposed to. I got kicked right out of there.
I bet you did. Carl's like,
I'm not clean. You got tanning oil in the pool. So anyways, I was back in. Except for he did not know at which time of night we would come over. One time my parents had gone to sleep. And here's the other thing. It was not like, hey, neighbor. It was like an acre away. Like we had to walk to the pool. But it was field in between. Like there was field all around us. So we would walk to the pool. So high school, just started our periods.
Pause. I just want to know, is this your idea or is it somebody else's idea that you wanted to go? I'm sure.
Probably mine and my friend. We were all very adverse.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
You're all on your periods at once?
No. Oh, sorry. No. Just one of us.
Okay.
We're all very adventurous. Oh, whose idea was it to go with on the period?
No. Mine. I screwed that up. And go.
Okay. So one of us had our period. Okay. It was one of my friends. So we go over to the pool and we're like, we're going late at night. We're swimming. This is crazy late night swim, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Crazy. So we go, we swim, we come back. We get back. We are back getting our pajamas on. And my friend goes, oh my gosh, my tampon's not in anymore. And we were like, what? She was like, I think my tampon came out of the pool. So first of all, what? I feel like, first of all,
how could that
insertion was wrong. I don't think we knew what was going on at that point. Did you not know application properly to put in there?
That's got to be it.
Maybe not. Either way, it was missing. So it's pitch dark. Even if we tried to find it at that night, we wouldn't have been able to. It was so dark. We lived in the country. There was not street lights. Like there's not lights out there. So the next morning I set my alarm at like 5:30 a.m. and I got up and I was like, and here's the other thing. You couldn't beat Carl awake. Carl was 80. He was he
wasn't even asleep when you were there that night, probably.
Yeah, he was already awake. So I'm like, oh gosh, I got to get up and go find that tampon. So I get up across the field again. And it's above ground pool, so I'm looking around it. I'm like, that I see it floating. I found it, and I had to fish it out. To this day, my adult friend, I said, "Do you remember the time? You know how much I love you? Fished out your tampon from my neighbor's pool at 5:30 a.m." That's how good of a friend I am.
You're such a good friend.
Okay, so that's that story. Another story. This is all at night. This always happens at night. Well, okay, so
sleepover.
Oh yeah.
I mean, tends to be the case.
We're never sleeping.
I don't know what's happening. It's always at night. This is crazy time.
How is this all lining up in the evening? Okay, so next story. I had a bunch of friends over. We had a big, like, a field thing. So we would go out into the field and we would play like we're 10. We just did, though. We were out romping around. We had a trampoline. We just do stuff. Okay, so this one night, streaking was big at this time in my life.
100%.
We were like, we're streaking the football field.
Sure.
Streak, where are you?
Mooning. I miss mooning.
Why are we not
I never participated fully. I really regret it.
I say bring it back. I will encourage you to moon.
I'm sorry. There is so many worse things in life. Being mooned is funny.
Oh my gosh. If you get mooned and you don't laugh,
I think you're a psychopath.
You're a psycho. It's so
butts
funny.
Are funny.
Here's two things that I know are funny. Farting and butts.
Both things have to do with butts.
Both things. If somebody farts around you and you don't laugh,
funny.
It's funny. The other day, I was in the car. Somebody was walking around the car to get into it. Farted outside. Thought I couldn't hear. I died. They said, "Oh, then you can hear it." I was like, "Of course, that was huge." I was dying. All I know, butts and toots. Funny. Okay, so we're outside. We're streaking. We decide good time to do cartwheels while we're streaking in the middle of a field. Not a good idea. So one of my friends does a cartwheel, kicks my other friend in the head. We're all naked. We're all naked as it comes. One of my naked friends does a cartwheel, kicks a naked friend in the head. She lays on the ground like this, naked. We all get over her naked like this. You okay? Naked. All just naked. It is one of the funniest things I can think of. And can you imagine being her looking up and like, y'all are just naked? Hey guys, I'm fine. Can you get out of my face? All naked. The whole thing was naked. Anyways, we still talk about that.
Oh my God. You guys are freaks.
We were really, really weird. And we were like, why don't we have more friends? I think we understand why. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
So good.
My sleepover stories don't hold a candle.
Y'all weren't just naked fishing out tampons from a pool?
No.
Okay, what happened at your sleepovers?
I feel like my sleepovers, like I did less and less as I got older. And I don't think I was like doing, like I would hang out. We would like end up at each other's houses a lot. But I didn't do full-fledged, like multiple girl sleepovers very often, I think after a certain age.
We were only multiple. We were only a 4-pack, if plus more.
That's
if
awesome.
Only.
I love that. I think that's really awesome. Because my friend and I, Jessica, we always were at each other's house. My mom liked to do theme ones too. So we would like when I was littler.
She was big time.
So she didn't mess around. One time we did a dress up one. I would have been in middle school, like 6th grade or something. Okay. We did dress up one. All I know is that I was dressed up like an Egyptian princess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my makeup and everything. I'm sure I was acting like a total diva.
That's amazing.
Then like my mom helped me make a like headband with like a foil snake.
Like Medusa.
Yeah. It was like ring, ding, ding, ding. And then I think that's the same one actually that we were camping out in the yard.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we had a big tent.
Yes.
With all the like bedding laying out in it. But then of course there's always 1 or 2 girls that get scared or have to go home.
Always.
And I was not very kind to people that were like, I'm scared. I'm going to call my dad. You weren't either.
I was so mad.
I was just like,
pull it together.
Yes. What? How old are you?
We're at a sleepover.
Yeah. And it would just tick me off. I was just like, fine, everybody, wake my mom up. I would be so mad.
You go get him. You go wake him up. You want to go home.
I think I did.
I'm having fun.
You're the one that needs your daddy. Oh, she did it at every sleepover. Anyways.
You kept inviting her.
I don't.
At some point it's on you.
Well, sometimes forced to.
I understand.
She was so much fun until it was bedtime. And then she lost her crap.
We all had those friends.
Yeah, I love her, though. She's wonderful.
You should have hung with her when you got old. I bet she got better.
I bet you're right.
Yeah.
I hope so.
She's
still at home with mom and dad. Or she's like to her husband, I gotta go every night.
I
Dad,
can't.
Can you come pick me up?
You call your husband. You go get him. I'm not calling him.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that night, I don't know how we ended up back in the house. So we were all outside.
Tent ones never make it.
Right.
You're always back in.
Never, always back in. But what happened that night is we came in. All we had were landlines back then.
Absolutely.
And I was a very much a rule follower. Okay. But a couple of the girls, including the girl that likes to call dad and go home, was a little bit of a wild card. They loved being pranky. So that was
until
the first
sunset.
time.
She's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that night we called so many people and prank called. We called and we called.
Like, who are you calling? Were you calling?
Well, kids from school,
of course.
Boys? 100%. If somebody likes you, click. All that crap.
I wish people are missing out. That's not still happening.
Prank calls were pretty legit. It was fun.
So
we
good.
laughed and laughed and laughed,
Cried.
like peeing your pants, laughing.
Yes.
And then they know it's a prank because everybody's behind you, like listening. Like you're holding it like this, like to where everybody could hear and talk.
And usually the one that they're like telling about who likes it is saying the person's name, so then they can put together the clues so quickly,
so
like,
easily.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, that was Amy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was pretty fun. So we did that, and we got caught doing that, and my mom, we got in so much trouble.
No.
I think somebody might have called back. Well, no, because we didn't have Star 69 yet. There was something that happened.
Star 69.
Oh, that really ruined prank calling.
You know, whoever put that in place knew the numbers they were picking.
Mm-hmm.
They said, we're going to make it a 69, Star 69.
So then that was one. So prank calls, of course, that was really fun. And she ended up going home that night after we had I'm like, we had a good time. Why are you leaving now? And then there was, what other one? There was one more, but none of mine are as good as yours. Although I was a goody one time. Oh, when my friend, we were older at this point, but then she had friends that were older than us. So it was like the 4 or 5 of us.
Oh, yeah.
And we did the whole like putting the toothpaste on the nose.
What?
Like, well, it's supposed to be like cool shaving cream or Cool Whip, but our friend that fell asleep first got the on the face, and then you tickle him, and then they do that. She got toothpaste in her eyes, and it was burning, and we had to like, she was screaming and freaking out. So then they all kind of go to sleep. Finally, all that ruckus goes to sleep, and then the older, we have a basement window, and she starts sneaking out. I'm like, we can sleep. I was freaking out.
Sneak out.
Like, you're over there running across the field.
I am out the window.
I'm over there like, guys, what are we doing here? Why? So I end up sneaking out with them, and the whole time I'm like, we should go back. We should go back. We should go back. That's me. And they're all like, God, like, who invited this old stupid baby?
That's amazing.
All the older ones, but they were trying to walk down to another boy's house,
of course,
and do a whole thingamabob. And I was like, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get caught. Oh my God! Nobody knew we were even gone. It was actually quite boring. But
that's amazing.
I feel like sleepover. I wish Evelyn had more kids her age, because she's missing out hard on the sleepovers.
They are developmental.
It's huge.
And not only that, but like truly, like the prank calling, the pranks,
the running to your neighbor's house,
that
jumping out
forms you.
Yes, it does.
I am who I am today because of the sleepovers I was a part of.
Yeah, for sure.
And inevitably, there's also always the like. Usually, this is a sleepover for a birthday specifically, where it's like, this girl's mad right now at this girl, and only this girl's allowed in the room. Do you remember that happening?
Yes, one time my cousin who was special needs, I invited her. My mom made me invite her, and she came, and then she was pretending to sleep because everybody was mad at her, and she didn't want to, like, she's like, fine, I'm just going to be over here by myself. And then when we were all goofing around and dancing and being stupid, somebody steps on her foot, and she lifts up out of nowhere, and she's like, somebody stepped on my foot, and it felt like a pound of bricks. And everybody started dying laughing. They're like, do you even know how much a pound is? And then I felt bad because it was really funny, but she was she was special, and it was like, it was bad.
It's a bad situation.
Bad. And then we're all laughing, and she's like, it's not funny. It was so bad. But that was my mom's MO. She's like, if you're gonna have something, you have to invite everybody, which is sweet. But then there was always drama. Like,
there's always
somebody. They're appearing off over here, whispering about something.
Birthday girls, and they're her best friends, usually the one out the door, like, nobody else is allowed in there except for me. I'm the only one allowed in there. She's mad at this. Did you do that? Did you do that? That was always happening. Here's who I was. Nobody involved in those characters. I was like, cake ready? I'm going to go check with your mom. I was like, are we good on snacks? I am not a part of any of this drama. I am here for the savory things happening.
The savory food items.
Gosh, so dramatic.
Oh, I love it.
Sleepovers. Gosh. We should do more as adults too.
I think so too.
And prank call people.
Can you start like star 67? 67.
Do you know the amount of times I hear that in a day?
Gosh.
It's too much. They try and find it.
Yeah, of course they do.
We need to have an adult sleepover.
Okay.
We are prank calling someone. I don't know even how anymore. I don't even know how to prank. I couldn't prank call if I tried.
Could you just like Google something? We have to Google it and stuff like, because you can't just pull out the phone book anymore and go, neek, neek, neek. That's what we would do sometimes.
Oh.
Open it up and just make
100%. Yeah.
Neek. That looks like a good one.
Janet Moore.
Is your refrigerator running? Why don't you go catch it?
Cheers to sleepovers.
Yeah.
All right, what's in this?
This is a bourbon situation. Ounce and a half of bourbon,
good.
Some fresh squeezed lemon juice, and
it's like a whiskey sour.
It is. Oh, maple syrup.
Yeah, but it's
a maple
really
whiskey
good.
sour.
It's really good.
And then we top it with some ginger ale, is what she had me do.
And you put a teensy of cherry juice.
Oh, I did. I put a little teensy of cherry.
So we had it. It's good. Mm-hmm. All right, well, go have an adult sleepover. Prank call somebody and then tell us a story about it. We love it.
That'd be so fun.
Okay, bye.
Bye.